Hello everyone, it's me. I'm back with another sketchbook tour. Let's get into it. This one's kind of a long one. It took me from the 5th of January to the 28th of April, which is today. And honestly, I'ma say good riddance to this sketchbook. It has caused me absolute hell. If you know me in person, you have heard me talk about this 50 million times. I hated this sketchbook so much, not because of the content I was putting into it, but because it cannot take watercolor. Like, I'm fine with a sketchbook where the pages buckle if you put watercolor on it, like that doesn't worry me. But this thing, like, it like absorbs any moisture and like makes the brush instantly dry, and then you can't spread the color, and even no matter how much water you use, it just goes, and you're like, okay, that's fine, and then it destroys the paper anyway. So I had to use colored pencil throughout this. So good riddance to this sketchbook. My next one is one that I made myself so I can be sure that it can take watercolor. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So this was the first drawing that I did. I used watercolor, and you know, it looks nice enough, but it was actual hell. That's why I had to put this on it, because it went through and it looked hellish and I was just done. And then here we have my character Adair. He is Sparky's papa. Then some more of Adair and his little boy Sparky, teaching him how to ride a bike and tie his shoelaces. It's like cute. And Sparky getting his L plates for the first time and having his first beer, you know, things that you do when you're growing up. Then here I started doing pen sketches, and here we have a little comic of Archie and Monty. I think I tried using watercolor again, but yeah, it just tears up the paper instantly, and like everything turns to shit the moment any liquid gets on this paper. And here we have Archie holding his cat Scooch, and there's a close-up of Scooch, and Archie with blood on his face, because that's apparently really easy for me to draw. Whenever I get art block, I'm like, yeah, let's bloody him up. It's not an issue. And here we have Archie when he was like 18 in the military, looking snazzy. And then Archie after the war when he's all crispy and burnt up and glee. And then here we have some more pen sketches. They're just pictures I found on Pinterest. I really love this one. I don't know why. These two are my favorite. Another problem with the sketchbook, like certain pages would not lie flat, which was really annoying. So here's my character Headless Ned. He's fun. I love to draw him. His head just blew up one day and he was like, oh, okay. And then here's just a random guy that I found on Pinterest. And Monty with a mustache. He looks like Kaiser Wilhelm II. And this was a list of my characters that I did way back at the start of the year, and it has grown substantially since then. Here we have the main squad having a barbecue. You don't know how much effort I put into these. Like, this took me hours. Here we have Felix. He is one of my newer characters. I love him to bits. He is like the owner of a traveling freak show, but he's really nice. Lots of nice tattoos. This is the first time I've ever drawn Jesus and Mary, and it's on a man's thighs. And then we have Monty looking dapper in a suit, and he kind of looks like a rival freak show owner, and I love that so much. Then we have Florence. She is part of the freak show. She has a really nice costume. She's great. I love her. And then some ballpoint pen studies of ballerina poses for my next character that you'll see on the next page. Bam! Big Bertha. I love her to bits. Big Bertha is my favorite. She is a ballerina and she is beautiful. Look at the details. Look at the details that I put in. There was effort in this, okay? I love her. And she's really tall and Felix is really short and he has to stand on his little tippy toes. It's so cute. Then we have Archie hiding in a closet as a child. Another Archie with some bubble gum. His shirt says, "The world has bigger problems than boys who kiss boys and girls who kiss girls." Take that. And then Monty in booty shorts with a shirt that says, "Please stop staring at my cock." And another pen sketch without pencil underneath. I was very proud of. Then we have Archie and Monty. This is Archie random expressions that I thought I'd draw expressions that he doesn't often do. So that's where that came from. Like you wouldn't normally see him with these faces. And then we have Strawberry Shortcake making a comeback, Archie's drag persona. As you can see, I referenced this pose from Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, because it kind of looks a little too much like Hugo Weaving in the face. And then we have the first acrylic painting of the book. And then we have some random kid that I saw in the pub, because that's where we were and that's where I was drawing. And then Monty, being the frickin' stick figure that he is, looking at a menu and not knowing what to pick. Then it was Archie's birthday, so I thought I should do like a quick sketch of that. This is when I decided that I was going to dedicate one page to every single character and it would take up at least 33 pages, and I did that within a couple of days, and if I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't have finished the sketchbook as quickly as I did. So I'm gonna go through this kind of quickly because it gets kind of boring and repetitive. So we have Archie and Monty. If you want a better look at any of these, just pause because I'm gonna rush through it. Then Ember and Claire, who's Archie's mum. And Alistair, who's Archie's dad. And Adair, which is Sparky's dad. Then Fern, which is Sparky's mama. Marie, who is Monty's mum. River, who is Archie's nice aunt. Pierre, who is Monty's papa. Maddie, who is Evelyn's significant other. And their child Josephine. Samantha, Erica, Michelangelo, my non-binary babe. Look at them, they are gorgeous. Chipper and May. Benson, Axel, the twins, Talbot and Vivian, and Maureen, who is gorgeous, and I love her. That's just all the characters in Archie and Monty's universe, and then after that is the other universes. So we have Ghost Gum and Iman, and then Robert and Lillian, and Felix and Big Bertha, and Headless Ned and Florence. Oh yeah, Headless Ned is part of the freak show too. And then Oscar and George. This is what I hate about colored pencil, it goes everywhere. That's why I like watercolors. We have a drawing of Rick from The Young Ones. You should watch The Young Ones if you haven't seen it because it's pretty cool, pretty snazzy, pretty 80s. Then we have Archie and Monty in the kitchen being snazzy, eating cake mix. And a little kissy kiss, but I can't draw that because it looks really weird, so that's why it's just in pencil. I didn't outline it. Then I got into drawing houses and I did that for like another 40 pages. So houses, 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 houses. Oh, I thought that was gonna be houses, but it wasn't. Archie and Monty struggling with IKEA furniture. So we have, this isn't what a bookshelf looks like, Montague. And these hieroglyphs don't make any sense to me, Archie. And then a couple of hours later, there's no saving it, Monty, just call it a night. No, we just need more tape. Then I did some outfits for Sparky because I always draw all my characters in the same clothes because I just don't know where to start with making other clothes. So here are some clothes for him. And then the florist shop that Archie lives above. And then, what the? I left a blank space. Hold on. There we go. So this is Archie working in the florist shop as a young lad, as a teenager. and Archie being cold. Then some more pen sketches. I don't like this one, so look at these ones, not this one. Then we have some hairstyles for Evelyn because she has like medium length hair and I never do anything with it. And I really like short hair on her. She should rock that more often. Then a lady from Pinterest practicing some hands with acrylic paint and paint marker things. What are these? Uniposca. And then Robert the Mime. Here's another character that I have. His name is Sunny and he is gorgeous and he's really cynical and he breathes fire and he's part of the freak show. Then we have Archie in all different colors. He looks like the actual sun. And then Archie falling asleep in his cereal because that was a mood for that day. Then another character, Audrey, and Archie in a suit. And then some guy off Pinterest and freaking, I never knew that freaking ballpoint pen transfers onto the other page if you put acrylic paint on it. It's kind of cool though. So a really horrific drawing of Monty. Then we have a sketch of Archie, which I never outlined because I am not confident with the anatomy. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna leave it as it is. Then some outfits for Monty, because he's meant to be stylish. Okay, he's meant to be the fashionista of all of my OCs, and I always draw him in freaking black jeans and a t-shirt because I'm too lazy to come up with outfits for him. So I did this, and I used to draw him in a freaking purple t-shirt, and I always hated it since the beginning, and I just kept doing it. But then I realized he looks good in black. Like, I never would have guessed. He looks so good. Then this was a character that I got from 0__gum__0 on Instagram because they were giving their character away and I was like, you know what? I need me an alien character. So their character didn't look like this. I kind of changed it a bit. And then this was like some sketches because I'm thinking about making enamel pins and merch and stuff, but I don't really like know where to start. So I was coming up with ideas for if I were to do that, what would I make? If you see any cool things that you like, then hit me up, let me know. Then another, I think this is a coffee shop in Japan somewhere. Is nice. And then a picture of Wirt from over the garden wall. It kind of just looks like Dan Howell. Whoops. Then we have the squad when Monty was in with the wrong crowd, you know. So I was like, give them each a cigarette. They are the wrong crowd. Make them look like millennial punks. Like, go on Pinterest, look up punk and you'll get millennials trying to look punk, and then look up 70s punk and you'll see a vast difference. But I really like this patch that he has on his jacket. He looks so freaking cute. Then I watched The Last Action Hero at a mate's place and I was like, boy, we are drawing Benedict because he's pretty cool. And then I did a pen sketch of Benedict while I was watching it. And then we have this very colorful piece of Archie and Monty in the supermarket. So we have Archie being like, Monty? And Monty's busy in the Vegemite aisle like, yuck, an entire shelf dedicated to Vegemite. And then Archie's like, Monty, where are you, Monty? And Monty was just like right around the corner the whole time. And then they are reunited. I'm so glad I found you. I got my chocolate bar. And then Monty's like, I want you to hold on to the trolley from now on, okay? And they got their shirts. They got the freaking shirts. Then, okay, this is when I got really, really sick of this sketchbook, running out of ideas. I started drawing myself. That is not something that I do often, but I did. This was when I was at school and I was walking up the stairs in like this block that's really dark. And then this year 7 kid walked up behind me and out of the corner of my eye, it looked like a demon and I was scared. So I drew that. And then this was when I was bored in visual arts and I looked out the window and I'm like, yeah, I'll draw what I see. So I did that. And then this is, I'm telling you, I am not lactose intolerant. I simply will not accept it. I'm not lactose intolerant. Like, I'm being serious here. I say it all the time, even when people don't even ask me and I'm like, I'm not, just so you know. And then here was the proof. I ate an Easter egg and nothing happened. Here we have a teacher that was leaving our school, so I was coming up with a character design and I made like this book for him out of all the weird things that he's ever said, and he was so appreciative and it made me cry. So here's like me just doing like quick sketches. Here's some of the weird things he said. I can do anything I set my mind to. That's what Sensei told me. I think I'm wearing my girlfriend's socks. Oh, the new planets. Take me there. Take me to your leader. Why are you shopping for blenders? It's a thermos, dipshit. Like a hawk that hasn't eaten in days. Caw-caw! You know I'm still classified as the sexiest man in the world. Do you see the resemblance? That's me drawing Brad Pitt with a beard without reference. As you can see, I don't think highly of Brad Pitt, so. And then this was the best thing ever, oh my god. So like, he left the room for a little bit, and then some kids from my class were like, you know what, we got some vanilla malt milk. We're gonna put it in his water bottle now that he's left it. And he took a sip and then he was like, and he spat it all over the desk, all over the papers, and like he swore and he was so disgusted. It was the best thing ever. I had to put that in. This is when he got locked out again because, you know, we're shitty students and we always lock him out of the classroom. And then some common phrases, gosh darn Jerry, oi oi oi, and alrighty folks. And then that was the end of that. I think I have, yeah, there's more sketches under there, but I couldn't be bothered coloring them because I was too busy doing the actual thing. So I drew Ghost Gum and Angie, and then I drew myself again. What am I saying? Oh yes, this is when I went and saw, what is it? What did I go and see? I went and saw Julius Caesar, and they filmed the live production that they had, and it was good. So I said, National Theatre Live's broadcast of Julius Caesar was literally the best thing ever, and I feel really cultured now despite my limited understanding of Shakespearean English. It was just so freaking good. Like, the staging of it was so good. They had this stage that like, it moved, so the audience, the stage was in the middle, the audience was around it. They would use lighting and like sound and stuff like that to distract the audience, and then they'd bring other stuff in, and like different bits of the stage would like rise up, and like the audience would be facing this way, and then a bit of the stage would rise up over here, and then stuff would happen there, and then they'd do stuff. Like, it was really cool, okay? And then, I don't know if you noticed, but I am extremely art blocked right now. I also haven't washed my hair in 18 years and draw myself looking like a stoner. So that's fun. Then we have more art block, and whenever I'm art blocked, I draw Archie with a bloody nose. So I watched a video by Zozzolini, I think her name is, I don't know. But she was doing continuous contour drawings, and I was like, boy, I want to get involved. So I did, and they're so freaking fun. I could have filled the entire sketchbook with them. This one's my favorite, and this one's my other favorite. See, some of them turn out really weird, but others are really cool, and I like it. Boy, I went and saw Love, Simon, and my gay intensified, and oh my god, I had to draw it. I freaking love it so much. And on the next page is spoilers, like they're covered up. So let's go through the rest of the page first. This is Archie. I totally didn't just slip and nearly die in the shower while grooving to Sonny by Boney M. Not at all based off an actual experience I had. And then we have like a neon jellyfish. And now, here are the Love, Simon spoilers I'm going to show you, but fair warning, it will spoil who Blue is. So close your eyes, don't look at the screen, I'll tell you when you can look again. And those of you who want it spoiled or have already seen it, you can watch. Okay. Close your eyes. This is my painting of blue. I love it, okay. Now you can open your eyes again and it won't be spoiled. Don't come after me if you didn't close your eyes, if you didn't listen, okay? Because I gave you fair warning. Then we have Archie and Monty in 80s gear. I freaking love them so much. And the weirdest part is I actually own these pants. Like, they're glittery. Then I got some new gold pens and I was excited. So I drew Sparky because literally the only reason I got them was because the gold pen that I used for his glasses was running out. So I was like, boy, I need like 12 more gold pens. So that's what I did. Went and spent all of my money on gold pens and now I'm poor. Then we have a room. It was meant to be Archie's room, but like I like the drawing, but I don't think it necessarily suits him as a bedroom. Like it doesn't have enough personality to it. But this was really cute. This little picture of Archie and Monty and that little picture of Monty, like, and it's so cute. And then we have Sparky, Archie and Monty showing off all their teeth because all my characters have their own teeth, their own unique teeth. And then we have Archie and Monty texting based off a picture that I posted on Instagram. You can see it there if you want. This is a great page. I love this page. So we have Evelyn. I didn't necessarily like the page because it was just her and I was like, what am I gonna do for the rest of the page? And then I drew lots of stuff and it was fun and I like it. And there's Felix because I haven't drawn Felix for a very long time. And I haven't drawn Edward Scissorhands for freaking years. So I was like, let's draw that boy. And then this is some holographic tape that I got. Boy, holographic is my new jam. It is so freaking cool. Kmart did me good. I love Monty's face in this. Like, it's him when he's a teenager and he's like, I don't want to go outside. You know, it's freaking cute. And then we have Sparky. And he's got a freaking holographic jacket on. I want one. And then I drew Marcel. It doesn't really look like him, but whatever. And then I did a sketch of Archie being hugged by Erica. And he's like, what is going on? And then this is the last page. I did this morning. And it's me saying, oh, finally we've finished. And Monty's like, you didn't even attempt to draw on this page. And I'm like, you shut your filthy mouth. And Archie's like, what have I just walked in on? And I'm like holding Monty at spoon point because I was so done. I just stuck in a failed print because I was like, you know what? We're done. We're done. No more, okay? That's that. Good riddance. Now I'm going to move on to the sketchbook that I made myself. Zoom her out for this one. Oh my god, now you can see all the mess on my desk. I made this myself based off a tutorial by Gel Arts and it's actually a lot easier than you think and I'm excited. I don't know how well it's going to hold up, but it has like the same paper as my last sketchbook in it. So it's not watercolor paper, but hello? You know, it's cheap, but it takes all sorts of mediums, you know. So hopefully that'll work out well. Thank you for watching, liking and subscribing. If you have any video suggestions, please let me know because your boy wants to make more videos, but your boy doesn't have any ideas. So like, hit me up with as many ideas as possible so that I can keep making content for y'all. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Also, now you decide to be quiet. You're so cute, I can't stay mad at you. Look at you. You're so cute, Marcel. Yes. Yes, my voice is cracking. But you're adorable.